Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, wait, I put my timer on here. Can I just minimize this?
Yeah.
Because, getting the timer right is exactly what I won't be doing.
Well, that's why I'm getting because what will happen is like this will do the countdown, and then the one behind you will do the count up.
Oh, okay.
But so it will fill up the other way.
All right.
But I had to put like 10 minutes of pad on it because on those, when you play an actual video, it'll loop back to the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? Hi again, everybody. It's Bill Phillips here. We are ready for the 9-minute fill-up. It is Friday. It feels like the end of the week. We stayed up late last night. Hopefully had an opportunity to catch Jacked Up. And as Jack might do it, he might give you one of these, or he might give you a little, because it's Jacked Up. We had the draft special last night, breaking down the entire draft for 2024, at least the first round of the draft last night. A lot of people gave a gander to what we were doing. Hopefully everybody liked it. I'm going to do this because I just feel, there you go. Yeah, that might be a little too high. It's a neat desk. It's like a toy, and it's not a toy. Treat your stuff nicely, make sure it works forever. But yeah, we had a lot of people take a look at that. We have to thank all of our guests. Jack did a great job hosting the podcast, and the Nacho Man Don Sloan with an appearance. So we had a good time. But that we got done. It was midnight, so went home, got some sleep, came back ready to go for the fill-up. So let's go. Oh, first of all, I got to turn the comments on. I have to see the comments. I have to see the lows. All right, let's see who's here with us. Okay. Yeah, my mic is on. Yeah, it was. Well, the good thing is we didn't cuss. That's the best part. Yeah, we didn't know it was on, but we didn't cuss. We behaved ourselves. So I appreciate you giving us that heads up. But we're going to make sure it's corrected. Tracy, hello. Good morning. Any Steelers fans out there? Cincinnati fans and fans of any National Football League team. Did you like what the Steelers did? They go with the big offensive lineman. Maybe they go with a center today. Maybe they go with a wide receiver. The Browns are on the board now in the second round. What are they going to do? What pick are they going to make? As they protect Deshaun Watson? They give him another weapon in terms of a receiver, a running back. Where do they look? So you have that to talk about. But the entire National Football League draft. Any thoughts? Any opinions on the draft you want to put on there? Put them down. But today is a huge anniversary day in the United States for cinematic greatness. It is a day that many have just clamored for years and years, at least 45 years, and at least I have. And I didn't even clamor for it until I found out about it a week ago. But today, check in. Ian, quarterbacks went off the board drastically. They did. Steeler fan here. You guys did a great job last night. Thank you very much, everybody. Everybody worked hard on it. Chucky, what'd you think of the draft? Did you like what the Steelers did last night in the first round? What do you want them to do in the next round? Send us in your comments. Remember, like and subscribe if you can. We really appreciate it. But the thing we found out about maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I think I'm talking to the Colonel. He is the leader of the Go Avs Go bandwagon right now, so he is all over that. But 45th anniversary of Alien, the movie. It's out today in theaters. I looked around, looked for local theaters. It's in all the local theaters that I can find. So I just have to make some time today to go and see it. But Sigourney Weaver and the crew and those aliens. What a great suspenseful movie. If you have a chance, go see it on the big screen. If you've seen it on TV, small screen, you liked it, you're gonna love it on the big screen. So go and see that if you can. Speaking of big screen, it's just a big fish. Now, this happened a few days ago. This happened April 7th. So but it's new to me. I just saw it. I didn't, so maybe you've seen this. Say, Bill, I already saw this. Any catfish fishermen out there? You like to go catfishing? Because apparently Jalen Parker, 15 years old, from the New Richland area of Ohio, she likes to go what they call jug line fishing with her dad out in the Ohio River in the Cincinnati area. And apparently she's really good at it, or at least her and her dad are, because they hooked into a big one, everybody. How about this? Now, I have a friend that's a big cat fisherman. He would love to catch 101-pound catfish, blue catfish, 101 pounds. They're actually, the state is in, they're looking at the fish. They tried to release it back, but the fish didn't make it. But they're checking the fish to see if it's an all-time record. Now, the record before that, 96 pounds in 2009. It's the state record for Ohio. So apparently just 101 pounds. I mean, what do you think when you get that on your line? Now, my mom told me a story, and I'm going to bring up my mom. We talked about my mom before, but I forgot to start the clock again. There you go. It's the 9-minute Phill-UP. It's supposed to be 9 minutes. We haven't been close to 9 minutes yet. We keep going over. We're doing overtime. So we started the clock at 9 minutes. So we're going to be over again today. But 9 minutes, and I have a button over here that all I have to do is hit, and it'll start to run, and then it'll actually bing or make a ringing sound at the end, and then I'm done. Then we can move about our day and enjoy ourselves, have a great weekend. I keep forgetting to do it. What's that drug you get on TV? It's for your memory. Can't remember. You get it over the counter at the drugstore. Helps with your memory. Maybe I might have to start doing that. I don't know. Colonel's just nodding his head, going, yes. And then, what are you talking about? So, anyways, my mom, I remember this, though. I can't remember to hit this bell, but I can remember a story my mom told me about fishing when she was a teenager. She said she's out on the dock, Lake Packard, New Jersey. She's out there, and she's fishing on the dock, little, stick fishing pole, the whole thing. Catfish hooks onto the thing. She pulls it up, sees all the whiskers on the catfish's face, screams, drops the pole, and runs back up to the house. My mom, the fisherman. I'll tell you what, though. She was able, at least she hooked it. It's catch and release, apparently. Caught it, looked at it, don't want anything to do with it, let it go. Mom, I love you. All right. Let's see. What else do we have to talk about? Well, again, we can talk about the draft. What do we have? Ian likes OT better. Chucky, what did you think of the draft? I need some more comments on the draft. All right. So does anybody think you could go to the movies tonight? I would go and see that. We are all over the national day today. First of all, big game. We talked about the Avs, so we have to mix this in. We've adopted the Ashland University women's lacrosse team as our new team that we support. They have a big quarterfinal game coming up. They play Lake Erie this weekend, 5:00 quarterfinal, and they move into the semis of the tournament. We think they're going to get it done. So let's go Blue Hawks. I know that actually the Eagles and their Purple Eagles all over campus, but we renamed them as well. But whatever you want to call them winners, because that's what they're going to do this weekend. They're going to come up winner over Lake Erie. So Ashland University women's lacrosse, good luck. Have a great game. And now this. How about this one? All right, Colonel. Here we go. What do you think of this? How about this? It's National Pretzel Day. Yeah, it sounds good. I'll tell you what. What's your favorite pretzel? This is where I want to go with this. What's your favorite pretzel? Do you like the pretzel rod? Do you like the traditional, in a bag, little ones, the little mini ones? The Colonel's saying little mini ones. If you're on the street in New York City and you get the heated up ones, the bigger pretzels with a little mustard, The Colonel's going with beer cheese. That's not bad either. Heat it up, a little beer cheese, a little spicy. But I'll tell you, there's nothing better. New York. Some people don't like New York City. I love New York City. Get the pretzel. Watch people walking by having your pretzel there. It's fantastic. It's awesome. But anyways, okay. So now pretzels date back all the way to 610 A.D. Allegedly, we have to say, Italian monk rewarded parishioners. So I don't know if you would call them that back then, but for learning about prayers and using and doing the prayers. What do we have here? All right. We're getting some Go Eagles. Go Eagles. AU Lacrosse is going to crush Lake Erie. Ooh, talking some smack. I love it. It's in a Blue Wave, soft pretzels with cheese, lots of salt. Diane, Macedonia, seasoned pretzels. I will say this about my mother-in-law. Seasoned pretzels. Basically, she only does them for my daughter, Isabella. My son, Ian, he steals them basically, but they're for her. They do that. And I was talking to somebody else about it, and they actually do the season. I guess you put some oil on them, the little stick ones, and then you put some Italian dressing or some seasoning, and then you let them soak for like a day. Mercy sakes. Whew, you can get after a bag of those. It's like Jeff Exline cooking up a storm with pretzels. It's unbelievable. Check out Jeff Exline cooking up a storm. Come on. You should see some of these recipes. Pound cake. He's got stuff with beer in it. Guinness. All sorts of stuff. He just did a special you want to get ready for the Kentucky Derby. He wore his Kentucky Derby hat. Just dropped yesterday. Check out Cooking Up a Storm with Jeff Exline. Jacked up too. All right, make sure you get these. We're having some fun with this stuff. All right. So, anyways, we got soft pretzel. Tracy says soft pretzel with cinnamon sugar. Whoa, that's a game changer. I've never had that. The Colonel says maybe some icing on top of that as well. Are we talking about a churro? Maybe. Oh yeah, but it's not. I mean, I don't know if it's a pretzel anymore. But I don't think I've ever had pretzel. I don't think I've ever had the pretzel with the cinnamon. Wow, Tracy, you've opened up a whole new world to me. This is amazing. Jordan loves churros. She's gonna be eating churros while she's watching the Eagles beat up on Lake Erie. She's got a whole day planned. Here we go. Chucky, Kenny Pickett blew my hopes for picks. I just hope and pray, fan, and leave the picks to the staff. That makes sense. They have more of the scouting reports. You know what also is a big day today? It's not an official. Oh, wait a minute. This is a stat from the pretzels. How about this? Average person allegedly 1.5 pounds of pretzels a day, or not a day. Pretzels a year. I guess you have 1.5 pounds of pretzels. I don't think I eat that many pretzels. 1.5 pounds. Maybe it's not that much. And then, because Philadelphia is, I guess, where the pretzels started, Philadelphians eat 12 times the average of other people across the nation. I don't know what's up with Philly. I thought it was all cheesesteaks and stuff, but okay. Well, the Pennsylvania Dutch, they make the pretzels and stuff. So that might be the thing. All right. Hand pretzels, 1850. Hard pretzels in the United States, 1850. Good hard pretzels, really good. But when you chip a tooth, not so much. I think I'm suing somebody. It's gonna be way back though. I'm gonna have to go back and find out. Oh, let's see. We've got all right, here we go. I want to put whoa. What did I just do? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Soft pretzels filled with cream cheese. Woo! Mercy, that we're getting complicated, but that sounds awesome. Let's see. We'll go here. Tracy, you got the Blue Wave checking in. Cinna Blue Wave, soft pretzels with cheese. That sounds really good. And then lots of salt. Yeah, you know what? You don't want to cheat on the salt. You don't want to go so heavy it's too much. I'm like mid-range. Like, just give me a little average. So just got to have something just to kind of, okay. All right. Yeah, I can work with that. Now, the interesting thing is I don't want to gross anyone out. But I don't know why I don't know why this even exists. That's why I'm bringing it up. One of the national days today, National Hairball Awareness Day. So, um, if you have a cat, you already know what that's all about. It's from self-grooming. They ingest the hair, throw it up, work it out, whatever. Regular grooming. That's what they recommend. And to celebrate National Hairball Days, they actually encourage people to share stories on the hairballs you've experienced in your life. Why? I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't know who thinks of this stuff. Of course, who thinks of pretzels with cream cheese in them. But thank goodness they did, because that sounds really good. I don't know why they're calling that. Oh, there's the buzzer. There's the buzzer. All right, what else do we have here? Okay. Checking it through. Oh. Pardon me. I think I got a hairball. I was just celebrating. I get so excited about National Hairball Day. I just got excited to get a hairball. Anyways, anything else? Oh, and again, I don't know why you would have one of these, but they do. National Historic Marker Day. You can volunteer. I guess you go to a website. You can volunteer to clean the markers off. Have you ever stopped? Have you ever stopped and taken a look at an historic marker? The Mason-Dixon line down near New Martinsville. Drove by that, and it happened to be on the side. I literally driving along, just enjoying it. I was listening to the radio, just tooling around. It was a nice day, just going along. And all of a sudden, I'm driving. And I went, oh, wait. If this was a historic national marker. And I just went, oh, wait a minute. Mason-Dixon line. Got out, read about it. Okay. Got back in the car. On my way. More you know. There's one.
Doesn't Route 40 have it? National Road has all the markers along it.
Yeah.
The entire stretch.
Fonsby, Wellsburg. I think it falls in Wellsburg, near the turnoff Route 2 if you're going to Brook High School. There's a marker for Washington crossing into Ohio, across the Ohio River. Stopped and read that one. Why? I don't know. Just curious. You have to be curious about your history. Be curious about anything that's out there. I am curious about this pretzel with cream cheese in it. Here we go. Oh, all right, Dom. Dom wants to know about, wow. Apparently my dad's here today, Mr. Phillips. That's a lot of, Dom, that's a lot of pressure, Mr. Phillips. That's a lot of pressure on me. I like the pick. I like the pick because the pick protects your quarterbacks. You went out and you got Russell Wilson. You went out and you got Justin Fields. And you have two guys that you're going to want to throw the football. Arthur Smith likes to run the football as well. But you need to protect these guys to give them a chance. So you have to have a better offensive line. If you have a good offensive line to a great offensive line, you have a chance to make the playoffs. You have a chance to make a run at the Super Bowl. If you don't have a good offensive line, you're going nowhere fast. The Steelers have not had a really good offensive line basically since they were going to making their Super Bowl runs in the aughts, I guess, or the tens or whatever. I don't know what you call them. But anyways, like lately, they haven't had a good offensive line. It's been patchwork. Ben Roethlisberger, Ben Roethlisberger released the ball in 2 seconds because he wanted to get the ball. He didn't want to get hit anymore. He didn't want to get hit anymore because he didn't have a chance. People were coming in. It was all over. So he got rid of the football. So you need a great offensive line. Everything that we hear about the Steelers' first-round pick is that he is a dog, plays with that edge. I was listening to Trey Essex, who I covered when he played on Super Bowl teams for the Steelers, and he basically said he's that guy. That mentality that the Steelers have, that they want to just maul you as an offensive line, beat you up, and then send you home, that's what this guy has. So he thinks it's a good pick. If Trey Essex thinks it's a good pick, and he studies and knows a lot more about offensive linemen than I do, and he played in the league, he says this is a pick the Steelers needed because he has that dog in him and he plays on that edge. I think the Steelers should make a pick where they had coming up in the second or third round. There's some centers on but they're true centers. They tried that. They tried to move a guy in that was actually a guard into the center position, wasn't big enough, didn't have the skills to be a center. Go and get yourself a true center. There's some really good centers on the board. A guy down in West Virginia by the name of Frazier. he's coming out. He would be a good pick, and he's someone that Essex mentioned today when I heard him talking about getting more on that offensive line. You build that offensive line up. There's skilled position players already around that can get the job done. You have a couple of quarterbacks that should be able to play better, and they have a defense that's pretty solid. That's going to help the team. So I'm all about winning and losing up front. If you don't have an offensive and defensive line, you really don't have a chance to win in the National Football League. I mean, most levels of football, if you have a good offensive line, you're going to have an opportunity to win. If you don't, you're not going to win because your skill position players, unless they're so much better, unless you're playing youth football and it's just the kid at quarterback's the best player in the neighborhood, in the town, whatever, by far, and he can run around everybody, that's how you win. Most of the time, you don't have that line, you don't win. So I like to pick in the first round, and I think they should double dip on linemen right away. Don't wait for it. Go and get that center that you need. And I think that'll be huge for the Steelers. Very interested to see what the Browns do tonight with their second round pick as they finally get into this draft and they try and prove a team that went to the playoffs last year. Are they going to help protect Deshaun Watson and see what he can do? So, Dom, thank you very much for the New Cumberland has a story. Well, thank you very much, Dom. And then Chucky checking in with the New Cumberland historic markers. I'm going to have to make my way up to New Cumberland, just drive around, take a tour. That wouldn't be a bad Saturday. Go see the biggest teapot in the world. That's in Chester, right? Yeah, absolutely. Go see the biggest teapot in the world. The Colonel giving out driving instructions. I like it. Go Route 2. Yeah. Okay. We are way over time. Go out, try some pretzels. And if you don't want to do that, it's cheat day today, at least for me. Gonna get some wings. Enjoy those. So, anyways, Colonel, thank you. Go Avs, go, the Colonel says. And once again, wait a minute, we checking in again. Okay, we're back to the pretzels. Let me blow your mind here. They even have jalapeno cream. It's too much. I can't handle all this. It's too much. All right, I'll work my way up to that. Jalapeno cream cheese in the pretzels. That really does sound good. No, that sounds good. That sounds good. I've been behaving myself. So do we add that to the cheat day, the wings? Oof. All right. Cinna Blue Wave, cheat day, exclamation point. We're going to end on that, everybody. Have a great weekend. Remember, 2 rules. This looks like 4 rules, but it's 2 rules. Have fun and try your best. Have a great weekend. Can't thank you enough for being a part of the Bill 9-Minute Phill-UP. It means the world to me. It really does. And if you can, like and subscribe. But please continue to join me if you can every weekday at 10 o'clock. And check it out on all of our digital platforms as well. And again, Jacked Up and Cooking Up a Storm. Make sure you check those out. They're worth the while. You're really going to enjoy those. They're a lot of fun. So anyways, thank you so much. And we will talk to you soon. Have a great weekend, everybody.